Life lesson of the day: the danger of living in denial. Say, is it difficult for a person to verbalize their faults?
They think, what's the need? What's the need to express my
You don't have to
express
tell. I'm
what
talking
I'm
about
doing
to
wrong?
themselves. You don't have to tell
No,
nobody. I'm talking about to
why would I
themselves.
do
Yeah.
that? Why would anybody do that? I don't have to see the ugly truth in myself. I can just kind of ignore it. Everybody else is the
Right.
problem. You
Mm-hmm.
know, unless you're on a self-improvement journey, that's what it's called nowadays, or you
Yeah.
really want to improve yourself, you don't verbalize it. You know what I mean? That's why it's so important to repent. Repent
Yes.
requires you to actually say it, to actually be
Yes.
forgiven for something. You have to verbalize it, even in your own mind to God. That's the importance of that. And people were been running from that before the internet. They don't have to verbal. God, sorry. God, sorry for what? Do you? Well, a lot of times people be apologizing or they feel bad for the situation they're in, not the things
Yeah.
they did to get in the
Right.
situation or the pain they caused. I'm just
Yep.
mad because I'm broke. You know what I mean? I'm not mad
This is who
because I
I
can't
am.
budge
I
it.
am who I am. Take it or leave it. I am who I am. Take it or leave it.
If you can't accept me and my worst, you don't deserve me and my best.
And young people, take this note: if you don't uh, get yourself together, anybody you bring into your life, you're just gonna destroy it because you live in denial. You're gonna destroy everything around you. I've seen it too many times. You know how many women that are even dudes, they're in denial that they still get the attention. They still like in the ESPN top 10, but they really not. And they on denial. They on Facebook posting themselves, and it's like, Lord have mercy, what in the world? What's going on with this person, man? You know what I'm saying?
And
They
not
think they
even
still perky. They think they still perky, but they not. You know what I'm saying? They flapjacking. You know what I'm saying?
and not even look wise. You know what I mean? Like that's like
Yeah.
you're pretty privileged going down, and you're not acknowledging that yourself. You know what I mean? I know I'm getting back. You know what I mean? But I don't self
Yeah.
deprecate. I don't sit talk down about myself every day. I know there's some areas I need to work on. I know I'm a
For
good man.
sure.
I know I'm attractive, but I
Right.
know I also have flaws. You know what I mean? Things like that. But not only getting yourself together uh, mentally or financially, physically, either. A lot of people will be in relationships,
Yeah.
cheat on everybody. They've been in 10 relationships. Every
Yeah.
relationship they cheated
Is
on that person.
yeah.
But guess
Yeah.
what? Every time they get in a relationship, the other person makes them cheat. You made me cheat on you. You
Mm-hmm.
weren't treating me right, so I cheated. They don't see
Right.
themselves as a serial cheater. You
Yeah.
cheated on
Yep.
10 different men. You cheated on 10
Right.
different women. Well, she wasn't doing this, so I had to cheat on her.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't doing it.
Right.
It's always the other person's fault.
Yeah.
10 people's wrong and force you to do something wrong to them. Like it's no
Right.
accountability. Well, if a man don't
Exactly.
treat me right, I'm gonna do this or that. I'm gonna cheat that. Well, that man
Yep.
wasn't even cheating. Everybody cheating on you, so you only thing you're doing is cheating back.
Mm.
And
I
then
don't think
think
everybody
about
needs to
like
be
you
wrong.
and you think about like physical health, right? Um, I always think about like just from an objective standpoint, like if you get to like 500 pounds, are you living in denial to get to that point? Because that's a lot for anybody to weigh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You think
Like,
about anything that's
but
500 pounds, that's a lot of weight, man, just to be carrying around just on any frame, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's crazy.
I think
You know?
yeah, it get out of hand. Stuff like that.
Yeah, when they get out of hand,
It
yeah,
get out of hand before they even realize it,
yeah.
and when they realize, like, dang, I'm already here. So
But what I'm saying, when they get out of
because
hand,
you
don't
know
it,
what?
that ain't it's a process or it don't happen overnight. You just
So
don't
let
wake
me
up.
take you to the process because we all been fat. We all been
Yeah,
fatter than we are. We all been
yeah,
slimmer than what we are. I think we're
yes,
like Peel's doing his diet journey and stuff like that.
yeah,
You can talk to us about that, share that with you. And I'm on a fasting and fitness journey. And Mike, you're just trying to overall eat cleaner. You know what I mean? Self improvement
yeah,
in all aspects, all dimensions. So
yeah,
we've been there. Like that feeling you feel like, well, this day I'm saying I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. But you
yeah,
feel it like, damn, I shouldn't have ate that little Debbie snack cake. Well, I know I overate that day. I know I overate Friday.
yeah,
But
yeah,
they have like 4 or 5 of those days in a week. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Right.
Oh, I'm just like, you feel guilty and you feel like, oh, I feel dirty because your stomach's so full. And you know what I mean? We have that day. I know don't need to do that no more this week or this month. I can't go to Corral no more. I can't go to the Chinese buffet no more because, like, you know, I overate. They have a lot of those days. And you just feel bad. And the only thing that make you feel good is that, you know, that whole cheesecake. And you feel like I'm taking control of my life because I'm doing what I want. I'm doing what makes me happy. And we're in what makes me happy day and age. If it makes you happy, do it. If you wanna, if you wanna leave your wife and kids to be happy, do it. Forget what is going to do to those kids. If you want to be happy and eat 6 cheesecakes, do that. You know what I mean? Forget everybody else, and you just have multiple days of eating that cheesecake or eating that thing, and the days keep piling up. 6 days a month, 8 days a month. Every 30 days in a month, you're over 8. You're overweight 60 pounds. Well, it's going to be impossible for me to lose 60 pounds. Then you gain another 20. That's 80. Well, if I couldn't lose 60, I sure can't lose 80. You know what I mean? Now it's 200 pounds overweight. Well, I'm never going to be what I used to be because that's 200 pounds too much to lose. Now it's 400. Yeah, and that's that's kind of thing that happens.
Like, when I got laid off, go ahead, P. What you about to say? I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'll piggyback off of it.
No, I was saying when I got laid off from Red Cross, I remember me and my wife, we laugh about it all the time. I told her when I got laid off from Red Cross, I used to have this little snack drawer in my room, a little plastic drawer, and I had like Oreos. No, Welch's snacks are dangerous. I think the Welch's snacks are the most dangerers. Man, you can eat, you can just dump a whole pack.
3, 4 packs.
Man. And man, I got up to like 260, no problem, man.
Yeah.
Easy. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't even feel right. I don't even get up the same, out the chair the same. You know what I'm saying? And I remember my mom tapped me on the stomach. She said, boy, you gained a little weight, ain't you? I was like, dang, you know what? Maybe I have gained a little weight. I need to slow down, man.
And your mama tall too, and she got the same DNA as you. If she can stay slim all these years, you can do it too. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to mama even from calling them out on it. People think that's rough or uncalled for. You know what I mean? You got to know how to talk to your children and your family. You know what I mean? Like, Michael be on me when I get a little too big. You know what I mean? Drinking too many Boilermakers. You know what I mean? Big groupers. You know what I mean? So you got to have friends in your circle that say, hey, it's getting out of hand. You know what I mean? Man. You're sitting in here with your little girl.
Do you think people still drink those? You think people still drink those? New age people? Younger people? You think they drink those or no? Or they call it something else now? A Boilermaker?
They drink them. It's just not in the city like that. They drink them in the country like that.
They call it something. Everything got a new name. That's a Las Vegas bomb. That's a Gator
call
bomb.
It ethanol. You know I mean? They call it ethanol now. They call it ethanol now.
They still drinking Everclear and the Hunch Punch. You know, so.
Man. Yeah. What you about to say, though, Peel? I'm sorry. Because
like from my experience, when I got that 270 a month, it wasn't, and it literally happened overnight. But I was sidelined because I was in a car wreck.
Oh, okay.
I barely could get out of bed.
Right.
And as far as I could go was to the bathroom. So I'm just, and that was in Texas. So man, ain't doing nothing but eating. Look, I said, boy, I got a Gucci Mane over
here.
Boy.
You don't recognize yourself. You know what I mean? You're 260, 270. You trying to find your package? Like, oh shit, man, what's going on?
Hey, when I got up to wearing a size 44 in pants and a size 42 with no belt, I said, boy, and it was funny because I had ran into, y'all remember Freeze?
Yeah.
I said, I ran into Freeze down there. I said, damn, me and Freeze about the same size.
And you gotta remember, like, Freeze.
So you talking to Freeze? He calling you a little defreezer. He calling you a little defreezer.
I said, boy, I'm big.
And you gotta realize Mike's 6'5", you know what I mean? We like, I'm like about 6'1". P, you about 6 foot, right?
No, I'm like 5'11", barely.
So, man, Peel looking like Wolverine for real in the comic book, man. For real.
man, I said, man, I look like Gucci Man by the stomach. So 6 months. 6 months it's a long time, but
Yeah.
it ain't a long time when you just
Mm-mm.
barely. Only thing I walk was maybe 8 steps, and that was to the bathroom, and it was back to the bed
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
couldn't. My hip bone it shifted.
Every time you can't do nothing without your hip. So
Nothing.
No, can't do
Couldn't tie
nothing.
your shoes. Couldn't do nothing. I said, damn.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
a lot of people get addicted to painkillers when they got like a
Yeah.
hip injury like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then too, I was looking at some stats. I did some last night. They were saying 50% of adults in America, oh no, in Arkansas, are at, I think they said 50% are at literacy, at the minimum literacy rate, and the national average is 57.
Mm.
And the thing is, if you know that do people live in denial knowing that they're not literate, or do you
No,
naturally not know?
yeah. So people perceive themselves smarter than what they are.
Mm.
Right, right,
Well, I think outside the box. I'm really smart. I'm really creative. But then you like Brad said, when the last time you read a book, or when the last time you read out loud? What do
yeah,
you know? Information that you can actually factually prove.
Mm.
What
right,
is the last question you actually answered that wasn't
mm-hmm,
your opinion based? And a lot of people
right,
are like, well, why'd you answer that question like that? Did you get that from somewhere? Well, I just know it. Uh,
yeah.
it's probably not accurate. You know what I mean? Um, and a lot of people are
Fifty
reading
percent is low.
below.
That's crazy. That's like out of 10
People,
people, 5 people, not literate. Out of 10 people,
a lot of people are reading well below grade level.
man.
Um, you
Yeah,
know, we're just reading texts and stuff like that, and some people
yeah.
can't read them good. You know what I mean? What's that word?
And these be the main people arguing about politics. That's what be so funny too.
Yeah, yeah. A
Yeah, they be
girl in
ready.
her feelings because you texted her something, she didn't really know what the word meant, so she
Boy,
responded emotionally.
cause she using acronyms. KK. She know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah.